Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's keep going with our painting. As I said, today I'm going to be working on getting the value in, start adding shadows and things like that. But the first thing I want to do is I want to emphasize my the important parts of the drawing. So I'm going to go back to the airbrush tool. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and I'm actually going to lighten up. Let's go up to 300, that's good enough. I'm going to actually lighten up some parts of the drawing. I'm just going to pick white. And I'm just going to lighten up the area kind of around the face, kind of down along the hand, maybe right through here, just to get a little bit of emphasis going, and darkening up some of the other areas. So I'm just really quickly darkening up the leg, darkening up this leg, definitely that part of the foot right there. Again, just very quickly, just very in general, getting some emphasis going, because I really want the emphasis overall to be around the face, this general area. So once I have that, I'm going to switch back over to the brush tool, and I'm going to start adding in value with detail. So I'm going to make it a little bit softer than that. Go with that. And I'm actually going to go ahead, well, let me just test something out. What happens if I flatten this? Okay, good. So it keeps the clipping data. So now I've got that on the first level. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding in on the same level a little bit more detail. So I'm going to zoom in. And so as I said, I want my light to come in from this direction. Let's actually switch over to white. Actually, we're gonna start with the darks first. So I'm going to start shading in, but that's too much. I want to make it so that the density responds to pressure. No, that's size. I'm gonna keep that around 27. Where is it? Minimum density. Let's throw that down to 0 so that I get a good feel for this. And let's turn this density down a bit as well. Too much. Let's try this. Try turning it down over here. Okay, so there we go. That's what I want. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to start shading in the parts that would be in shadow. Just really quickly getting that in there. A little bit of shadow here, under the nose. And again, I'm just really quickly doing this, not really focusing too much on the detail, just because I want to get a little bit more of that shadow going. So that would cast the shadow down this way. I'm going to keep this a little dark. Make this definitely darker. I'm going to switch this over to multiply so that I can actually start applying a little bit more into the shadows, a little bit darker. Okay, there we go. A little bit right through there, a little bit of shadow. And again, none of this is set in stone, so any of this that needs to change can be changed. But right now I'm just getting the general feeling of the valleys where the light is hitting. Make this a bit darker because that is the glove. Make this a bit darker. Definitely darker here, underneath the hand, underneath the finger. shadow right through here. Coming up around. Let's add definitely some shadow into that sleeve area, or rather the collar, not the sleeve. Right through there. And I'm going to go ahead and speed this up so that you can just watch. I won't speed it up as much as I did the other one in case you want to see a little bit slower what I'm doing. So as you can see, I've started adding detail into the drawing. And what I'm doing with this is I'm just pretty much sculpting out the drawing itself. I'm trying to, from just tones, get the shapes, the forms. Not really too much concentration on detail, but rather making sure that the light and dark reinforces the actual tone, or rather the sorry, I can't talk and draw at the same time. So that it reinforces the value, so that we can actually tell that the face is a three-dimensional face and not just a flat face, so that we can tell that the body itself does have some dimensionality to it, and that it goes back in space and things like that. So I've also started adding highlights, as you can see. The hair is kind of gray, so I've started adding in some lighter tones for the hair. And let's switch over to a smaller brush so that I can start adding in a bit more detail. I'm also going to turn up the maximum density of the brush. Let's see what this will look like. Still kind of too, or not dense enough rather. Let's turn this back down. Let's go back up to 20. There we go. Just to kind of start getting in the detail, but I really don't want to do that. Let's take that out. And let's keep working on our highlights. Alright everybody, so we've made pretty good progress on this, but I think I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera. So this is essentially the process that I go through. I just get my values, try to get the right lights, the right shadows, and then from there I start adding in detail, just sculpting it out kind of like I would do if I was working in pencil. But for now, we're going to go ahead and leave it at this. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave a comment. Again, thumbs up and subscribe if you are enjoying this. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.